Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel. So I've come on for the Halloween, it's Autumn Fest 2025, which is a collaboration that's being hosted by Lisa from Crafting Diva. And there's quite a few of us taking part. And I'll link everybody in the channel in the description. So our first project is to make a card or make a piece using autumnal theme. So what I've done is I found this stamp set which I got from my, I forget what issue it is, Creative Stamping, issue 150, and it's the pumpkin spice. So I've used some of these. So I've just realised I need to take it back out because I've done quite a bit of prep beforehand, but I need to take it out because I need that leaf there. So I'm just going to take that out. So yeah, I've used the pumpkins, I've done the little bagel, the mushroom. I'll show you what I've done. So I've prepped quite a few bits. So I've done some stamping. This is heat embossed onto some paper. I've also heat embossed some orange. I stamped and used some orange heat embossed powder. I have I went through my stash and found some sort of autumnal colours of bits and pieces. So that's those. I'll put those there. I've got some blacks. I might have wanted to matte it. And then I've also done, so I'm going to show you what I've prepped. I've kept all my bits, my pens and everything to show you what I've used, because I've just gone with sort of very sort of autumnal colours. I've used a combination of these colour boxes of orange and fresh green, which I'm going to use in a minute. And I have got myself a card base, which I've already cut out, and I have found this paper, which I'm going to matte and layer that onto there. I've then found this other piece, which I've cut slightly smaller, and I'm going to pop onto there, like so. I'm just, actually, what I'll do is I'll just get my glue out, because we can start popping that down. Where is my glue? There it is. So let's get that down first of all. So we're going to go this one first of all, and let's just pop some glue down and stick this down. Now there's my glue. Everything everywhere as normal. My glue pot, let's just pop that there. So I'm just going to pop this down, myself a little border, and that's going to be my base. And then we've got this piece for the top, so that can go straight down as well. Onto there. Let's just get that straight. Just make sure that's straight. Oh, got a little bit of wiggle room going on there. Oh, that's not straight. Now it is. There we go. Let's not move that anymore. Right, and then I cut out, did the stamp on these little coffee cups, and then I've used my glitter pens to just colour them in, but I'm not sure that I'm going to use those ones for this one. I've done all sorts of bits. I've done some pumpkin spice and all things nice. I stamped it in black first, and then I moved the stamp slightly and went over it with the orange for that. So we've got those to use. What else did I do? Oh, pumpkin patch. So welcome to the pumpkin patch. We've got that we could use. I've also cut out the bagels. I stamped these out, and then what I did was I went over them with my Cosmic Shimmer in Tangy Tangerine, and I just dabbed them over So we've got a choice of what we can use here. I've also cut out, heat embossed, stamped these, and then I've just coloured them in with my colours. I've got some leaves that I've done as well that I heat embossed in orange, and then just stamped the sponge round, Cosmic Shimmer. I've got some, yeah, lots of bits and pieces. I did this little mushroom, another one, another little pumpkin. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fuzzy cut these out, because I think I'm going to use these. And then also I found this paper in my stash, which I quite like, and I've just cut a strip which I'm going to put here and then do my design on the top. So I don't think I've got any orange. Let me just have a look, because if I have orange ribbon, just quickly looking, I'm not sure, because I'm trying to use these ribbons up here, but I don't remember seeing any orange. I mean, we could use that colour. Oh, I think that's going to be too much with the pattern. Those ones are not. Right, I think maybe we could get away with that one. I'm just thinking so that I could maybe use some up. Yeah, let's use that. Let's just pop that. I'm just making sure I'm in script. Yeah, I am in shot. So I'm thinking if I put that on there and we go through the middle, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up to make sure I'm getting it straight. Right, let's chop a piece of that off, because that uses a bit of that up, doesn't it? And then I can just stick that behind like so, and then we can pop that on top. Pop some glue on there, make sure that sticks down nicely, and then we're going to pop that at the bottom of the card. There we go. Okay, so let me just fuzzy cut these out, because I want to use these in my, no, I'm not a great fuzzy cutter, especially doing it on screen. Just thinking maybe I should have had a white border around this, because I'm going to find it, yeah, I'm going to have a little white border, otherwise I'm going to find it too difficult to cut around the leaves, I think. Let's just cut that. I should have done this before, off camera really. Right, let's just get this one. I'm going to do white border on them, because it's easier than trying to cut really close. Sorry about the state of my hands. I've been down the allotment again today, and I was picking blackberries because I've got an abundance of them, and they stain your fingers and you can't get rid of it. So yeah, right, I might go around with my sponge just to get rid of the white edges. Let's see. I'm not the greatest fuzzy cutter, I'm afraid. Oh, I'm afraid. I've got a little mushroom as well. That's for you, Andrea. Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter. She is the mushroom person. And I thought I must put one in, because it's quite autumnal with pumpkins, leaves and mushrooms. And again, I just coloured this with my markers. And then I've got some leaves. Right, where's that gone? Oh, there. Let's just cut that out. Okay. Do fast forward this bit. It's not very interesting. Yeah, it looks better if we go around the edges, doesn't it? So I wonder if I've still got any orange. Do you know what? I did that earlier and it's still wet. Right, that's better. Just gets rid of those white edges. Yeah, it looks much better. Surprising how long that stays on here, you know. That's that one. Let's just get rid of the white edges on here. I'm not going to do the mushroom. Where's my wipe? Let's just wipe that table. Just get rid of that orange on there. Right, that's rubbish. We don't want that. So what I was thinking, where's my stamp? I'm just going to see. I've got this fresh green out, and I'm just thinking. Just underneath, before I put everything on. Ah, yes, perfect. Right, I'm going to do a few of those. I might do a second generation as well, actually, because it's come out quite yeah, like that. Right, I don't think I need any more. Shall I do one more there? Yeah, that's enough. Right, let's take that out of the way. Okay, so my thoughts are I'm going to layer these up. I'm going to have this welcome to the pumpkin patch up the top there, but I'm just going to trim that slightly because it's a bit long. In fact, I think I've got my corner punch here. I think I'll just round it. I like the rounded. And then we can have that there. I'm going to layer that up. Raise it up rather. And just get some little bit of cardboard out of my... Got some thin cardboard there. That'll do. Pop that on there. Like so. I put the sentiment on first and then I know where I'm going. Pop that in there. And then we're going to have welcome to the pumpkin patch. I could go up a bit with that. Like that. Okay. And then I'm thinking I'm probably going to put... I might use Fabri-Tac on this, or my 3-in-1, because I'm going on top of that ribbon and it might not like it. So let's just pop a little bit on here. I'm not going to raise this up. I'm just going to put that about there. Okay. Then I think I'm going to have the mushroom there. Put a little bit on there. Pop the mushroom about there. And then we've got these other pumpkins. This one's got a little face on it, but you can't really see it. Let's pop that there. And I'm thinking if I catch that before it sticks. I've only done this on copy paper, so it's quite thin. I'm thinking I could get that under there, like so. And then we've got another little pumpkin here, which I could put there. Just on the corner of that one. I'm not going to stick the top down because I want to put that leaf in first. What I've done. Pop that in there. Like so. I don't think I'm going to need another one of these. I'm thinking that looks all right, actually. No, I'm still missing something and I don't know what yet. What else am I wanting? I mean, I could have pumpkin spice and all things nice, but I need to orange that, I think. I wonder if that will come out. Might need to just put a tiny little bit on that. Oh, drop that. This is so juicy. Yes, because you can still see the orange because I did it in a different colour, not this. Let's just put the lid on that. Put that out of the way. Pick that up. Wipe that, otherwise it's going to go everywhere. Just wondering if that's going to be too much. Putting another one on. No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to go for it. And then all I need is just a little gem. You know what, I'm going to use that glue for this. Just going to have that. Wipe that. Sat there. And then I've got some of these little jemmies left. Yes. Those ones. Yeah. Let's get rid of some of these. And we'll just have a little one of them there. One there. Oh, 3. Let's go for 5. It uses these up then, doesn't it? And one more. That, I'm reckoning, will do us. So there we go. Welcome to the pumpkin patch, pumpkin spice and all things nice. So that is my make. Sorry about the lighting because it's dark outside already, so it's looking quite bright, but you can see the heat embossed if I go like that. Yeah, so that is my make for Autumn Fest 2025. Please do head over and look at the other ladies that have joined in. I'll put a link to everyone's channel. And thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone. Crafty hugs, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.